Hey guys, John V here from PhoneArena. Right now you're watching a video review of the Motorola S11-FLEX HD stereo Bluetooth headphones. They're available right now. They retail for $130 and they're more geared towards any physically active individuals out there. So if you like to work out a lot, running, biking, stuff like that, it's something you want to take a look at. You'll be able to make phone calls with these guys, and on top of that, they're great for listening to music. Other elements that make it more for physically active individuals, you have some reflective elements around the back here. And on top of that, it also is sweat proof, so we're going to find out how it handles. Obviously, the Motorola S11-FLEX HD has a very sporty design to it. It follows in similar fashion to its predecessors. It utilizes the wraparound style around the back of your head, and the earbuds themselves, the headphones themselves, loop over around your ear. And it's very comfortable to wear, even though it might feel somewhat heavy, top heavy, while you're holding it. When it's around the back of our head, we don't notice the weight at all. It's very comfortable. It's made out of plastic, which gives it a lot of flexibility. On top of that, you have these rubbery elements around the body, which gives it a really nice contrast look. You have these reflective elements too, so if you're in the dark running or something and a car passes you by, at least they'll be able to spot you thanks to those reflective elements. And on top of that, it is sweat proof just because it employs a protective coating, a hydroponic moisture repellent mesh, and silicone seals. So if you're going to be doing something physically active, you don't have to worry about it getting ruined because of that. One neat characteristic of the headphones is that you can actually adjust the headphones themselves to different lengths. So with it, you could actually extend or shorten it if you like. And on top of it, you could also rotate the headphones themselves, so you could have a lot of you could adjust it to any way you like, so it fits into the crevice of your ear. Now, unfortunately, we never get that tight, snug fit with the earbuds themselves. They're made out of this silicone material, very rubbery, flexible too. Luckily, though, it never feels too irritating in the ear. Sadly, we're not too thrilled by the set of physical buttons on the headset. They're just placed in inconvenient locations, they're indistinct to the touch, and they don't offer the best responses either. So on the right compartment, you have a dedicated power button right here up top, and on the incline, you have the volume rocker. Again, it doesn't seem like a practical place to put the volume control, just because as we're wearing it, very difficult to feel out with our finger. You have two microphones on this guy. You have one on the earbuds themselves, another one right there. It features noise cancellation technology, of course. You have also an LED light right here to indicate that it's getting a charge. And below here, behind the plastic flap, you have the micro USB port to charge its internal battery. On the opposite, the left headset compartment, the only thing that we have here is just a multifunction button, which you use to actually pick up a phone call, end a phone call, pause, play, track forward, track reverse. But in order to do some of the functions, you got to do consecutive presses, which isn't that great just because it's very difficult to actually feel out this button. When it comes to using them for calls, it's passable. It's not the best thing we've seen out there in terms of quality, but more than usable. On our end of the line, not that much of an issue just because it has a strong volume output, so voices are audible and clear. But on our caller's end, there's a little bit more of an issue on their side. We do appreciate that it has noise cancellation technology, so it actually mutes out any distracting background noise. So the only thing that's heard on our caller's end is our voice, but at the same time, it does come with some distortion, which tends to produce a little bit of a hollowness with voices. However, we gotta admit that the headphones are fantastic for listening to music. Motorola does a fine job with its quality. That's because they utilize 5 different equalizer settings you can cycle through. Now, they include a balance mode, extreme bass, a vocalizer, unmodified setting, and a brilliant treble. And of course, depending on the type of music you listen to, anyone that could fit in perfectly. You just get a good balance of mid-ranges and high tones too. Some bass too, which is nice, which is appreciated, of course. And it never degrades the quality. Motorola has the S11-FLEX HD rated for 7 hours of talk time, 6 hours of music playback, or 6 days of standby time. But in our testing, we managed to get a little bit over 5 hours of music playback on a single charge, so a little bit below the 6 hours it's rated for. But luckily, it has a rapid recharging system, so basically 5 minutes of charging yields enough for 1 hour's worth of usage. So basically, you can have it fully charged in less than half an hour. So the Motorola S11-FLEX HD is priced at $130, which is definitely up there in terms of price point. But then again, they are stereo headphones. Very unique looking design. It's sweat-proof, so you don't have to worry about it getting ruined. There's a lot of adjustments with the earbuds themselves. And unlike some other traditional headphones that rely on wires, there's nothing to worry about these guys. They don't get in the way. It stays firmly in place around your head. And on top of that, they're great for listening to music. You can still make phone calls with them, of course, but the quality might not be the best on your caller's end, but nevertheless, you get a good balance between both aspects of the S11-FLEX HD. So if you'd like to learn more about this, guys, you can check out our website, PhoneArena.com. This is John V. Thanks for watching.